Good morning. This is Around the House with Kay and Tom. This morning I am going to cook some pork chops. I have 2 pork chops. They are froze. I'm going to put them in the crock pot. All I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap them in aluminum foil. I'm going to use Original Blend Mrs. Dash. Sprinkle it on them. And I'm going to put some of this Sticky Fingers Smokehouse Sweet and Tangy Carolina Sauce in them. And put them in the crock pot and let them cook for 5 or 6 hours, and that's all you have to do. And I have got a little water in my cup here, and that's just to put in the bottom of my crock pot. First off, I've got to do is just wrap my pork chops. Now they were washed and everything before I froze them, but I am going to just run a little water over them, just so my Mrs. Dash will sort of stick to it like I want it to. Easy recipe. I'm going to be away from the house today, so I'm just trying to get something so when I get back home tonight, it will be ready. Now I put a little Mrs. Dash on this, and I'm going to just take a little bit of this barbecue sauce, and we're just going to pour a little bit on top. And just wrap them up. One good thing about this is there'll be no cleanup when you take them out. You have got all your cleanup right here in this aluminum foil. Your crock pot won't be dirty or anything much. I mean, of course you have to rinse it back out, but just an easy supper for tonight, dinner for tonight. As I say, I'm going to just put just a little bit of Mrs. Dash. That's a sure Tom's favorite to use. Not a lot of barbecue sauce. You can always add more barbecue sauce after you get it done, if that's not just... You can sure add more than you can if you add too much to start off with. Now we'll get the crock pot ready. I used 2 pieces of towel just to keep the heat from being so hot on my counter. Again, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom. I hope you subscribe. Put just a little bit of water down in the bottom so it can get started heating. We're just going to lay our pork chops in the crock pot. One thing about pork chops, you really never should stack them, because if you stack them, they do not cook as well, and they tend to stick together. So we've got that in there. We're going to put a lid on them. And I'm going to cook it on low today, because like I say, I'm not going to be here much of the day. So I just want it to sit here and slow cook. And again, Mrs. Dash, some kind of barbecue sauce. I just happen to use sweet tangy Carolina barbecue sauce that I like. Your pork chops with some aluminum foil, and we'll be back. Okay, these pork chops have been cooking for about 5 hours, so let's just see what we've got. Ha! I can tell you that. Ooh, they smell good. Oh, I don't think I need a knife. Definitely don't need a knife. You can just cut it with your fork. So what I'm going to do is put a little salt on this. And I might even put a little bit more barbecue sauce on it. Looks like it soaked it up a little bit. But I'm really anxious to see what it tastes like. If I can get it up on this fork. I'm going to put just a little bit of barbecue sauce on this. I like a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. I'm really amazed at how tender it is. It's just coming all to pieces. That is definitely very good. And now what you need to do is just get you a side dish of something. A piece of corn or some potatoes. And you have got dinner done, and it is really, really tender. And the good thing about it is that there is no mess, no cleanup. Throw out that little bit of water that's left in there, and you are ready to eat. I think the next time I cook it, I will use the barbecue sauce on it. If I cannot find me some vinegar-based sauce. I love vinegar so good, I think that would really be great. And again, this is nothing in the world but pork chops wrapped in aluminum foil. I put some Mrs. Dash, just original blend on it. And I put some barbecue sauce on it. Like I say, should have put just a little bit more. And I'm going to put salt and pepper on it. And I'll probably fix me an ear of corn or something. And there's my dinner. Again, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom. Please join my channel. And come back to see me again.